Alright, I think we're on. But I'm not sure. I'm just gonna wait a little bit because I am using, apparently, okay. Okay, can you guys see me and hear me now? Right, I think we're working. Yes! Hooray, we're here. Okay, so I really don't know what's happening. These headphones are totally redundant because I can't hear anything. You can probably hear my computer just absolutely going for it, and I don't know why that is. So I'm just gonna leave the settings as they are because I really don't know what's happening right now. Let's just see what is going on here. I'm so sorry guys, I'm so rusty at this. Hello everyone. Hello. Hooray, hooray. Okay. So, technical issues aside, I hope everybody is doing well and are happy and healthy, I hope. I miss you all. I love doing these streams and I'm so glad that I get to spend this time with you. Now, first of all, I'm using this new mic, which is a Thron Max mic, and it was actually gifted to me, but I haven't actually had a chance to use it, so I need to make sure it is actually the mic that I'm using. So I'm going to whisper close to it, and if you can hear me, then it's working, and if it's not, then it's not. I was meant to be using some other software, and I don't know what has happened, so here we are. Okay, I'm just going to check that this mic is working, so please just let me know if it's working okay in the comments, because if it's not, it's totally... I've messed this up totally. So yeah, let me know in the comments if the mic is working, because I think I've done this all wrong. Oh, is it really? Okay, that's great. Thank you guys, thank you. Okay, so that's working at least. Hooray! And thank you, Oz, for the lovely, kind donation. That's really kind of you. So, let's get this party started because I sure do need something. I am going to open this lovely bottle. I can't do tapping, my nails suck. Lovely bottle of red wine, and it's Hardy's Merlot, and this is an out of choice, I guess. It's not a particular brand I would choose. It's to be fair, it is literally the cheapest bottle that I could find in the supermarket. I love all red wines. It doesn't matter what kind they are, as long as they're cheap. I know that's really bad. So I'm going to crack open this bottle of wine and I'm going to start reading your comments and start chatting to you guys, and I'll invite you to open a bottle of your own or whatever drink of your preference. If you're drinking coffee, water, tea, orange juice, Coca-Cola, it's all the same. You just grab what you like and we'll get started. I promised this wouldn't be an ASMR video, but it seems to be turning out that way. I can't help but do this. It doesn't work. Oh well. So, here we are, my glass. Happy Saturday, everyone. So let's have a look on the chat. Hello everyone, hello. Cheers. Not too bad, not too shabby. Somebody just commented, is my wine glass big enough? No, it's definitely not. Could definitely, we might have to. Hello Andrew Miller, my evening is going well, seeing as I'm hanging out with you guys. Nasir Mason asks, are you making any movies at the moment? And that's a really interesting question, because I was set to do a movie this year in May. I'm looking at my calendar. May, June. But obviously, because of the coronavirus, we had to obviously postpone it, like, till further notice. And ideally, we want to start shooting in, like, July. But I don't see how that's going to be a possibility with, like, all this stuff going on. And I hope you guys are, like, keeping safe and well. And I don't want to turn this stream into, like, a coronavirus, like, you know, chat, because that's not my intention. But I honestly hope that wherever you are in the world, you're all safe and you're washing your hands and you're staying away from people, and that your family and loved ones are also safe, staying away from people and washing their hands. So I'm wishing you all the best out there. Mohammed says, is this your room? It is my room, and it's also my office as well. I have a tiny, tiny little house. It's literally like 4 rooms. So you have the bathroom, the kitchen, the like lounge area, and our bedroom. That's it. And this is the bedroom come office. So all these posters you see here are like movie posters that we collect. This is my other half, my fiance's desk, and it just is the most attractive wall in the in the house. Tiny Seeds of ASMR, hi! So Tiny Seeds of ASMR, if you want to go and check out her channel, she is one of my really good friends, and I hope after we're allowed to sort of fly again, I'm going to go and see her and visit her in Italy, where she comes from. And she says, my daughter wants to listen to you doing tapping sounds. She doesn't care. She doesn't understand a word. I wish I could speak Italian right now, because I would say hello to her. Is that just ciao? I think. I will do some tapping sounds, although my nails absolutely suck. And maybe this isn't appropriate for a child, but let's do some tapping sounds on my nice wine glass. And thank you, Guy Johnson, for the kind donation. And he asks, hi Charlotte, do you have or want your belly button pierced? What an interesting question. I don't have my belly button pierced, unfortunately, because I don't like that style of piercing. I did get my tragus, I think that's what it's called, this bit here on my ear, pierced when I was in my early 20s. But I took it out because it was really uncomfortable. Bruce Thompson says he loves the Time Machine poster. That's cool. Where is it? That one there. So we have like a whole bunch of like retro posters on our stairs as well. I would do a house tour, but it would be over in 5 seconds, so it's pointless. Somebody asked about my nail that I busted. So for those of you who don't know, I had really lovely long acrylic extensions on my nails for the Eve mattress collaboration, and you can see those over on that video. But I busted one of my nails up, so the acrylic nail, I kind of like bashed it against a shelf, and the acrylic nail ripped up my real nail, and it was just like, oh my god, it was so painful, and like there was blood everywhere. I talk about it in one of my videos that I posted a little while ago, but I'm going to show you it, and it's going to be so gross, it's going to put you off, but it's really horrible. So here it is. Hopefully it's like, I don't know which camera is even working, I don't know, but that's what it looks like. It's really like gross. And it would take such a long time to grow back because my nails like take forever to grow back. But yeah, let me answer some of your questions. Kristen Palco says, we need another 80s video. Oh yeah, we definitely do. It's been a long while since I did that. Bruce Thompson again asked, do you used to wear your Wayland Yutani t-shirt from time to time? I don't actually. I don't know why. It just sits in my wardrobe. The Monks ASMR says, can't wait to get my new microphone. What mic should I get? I'd definitely get a Rode, like NT1A, like 2 of them, and set them up in like a binaural situation, like 2. I found that once I started using those microphones, my sound improved so much, and a lot of you have said like my sound improves with those microphones. So yeah, Rode NT1A, totally. Bullknock asks a really good question. How was it shooting such an intimate video in front of people? It was really intimidating. It was like, because obviously doing ASMR is very, you know, you lock yourself in a room and you whisper to yourself and nobody's there. So like doing ASMR for one thing in front of an audience was really intimidating, but then like reading like 19th century erotica in front of everyone was even worse. And I stupidly didn't read the the extract from, sorry, that was my phone. I stupidly didn't read the extract from what they sent me, so the bit where it was like thrusting buttocks and all of that, I was like, oh my god, I didn't realise it would be this. Sorry guys. So I was like, it was like, what the hell? I didn't realise you were going to get me to read this, and it was so embarrassing, like in front of everyone, and I was whispering like this erotic stuff, and I was like, okay, I don't know how I feel about this, but once I kind of did it a couple of times, it was totally okay. I love you, Kristen Palco. Okay. There's so many questions, guys. I'm sorry if I missed them. Ella Lacey, I think that's how you say your name. Please make some more makeup roleplay and Reiki session. I definitely will do more makeup stuff because I love doing that, even though I tend not to do use makeup. Like now and then. I know I'm wearing it now, but I'm doing that for you guys. But Reiki is something that I haven't really looked into, and I haven't got that much knowledge in, so maybe I will do some research and do like an ASMR Reiki thing. James O'Keefe says, must have been really weird doing ASMR in front of the grip as well, and the erotica, oh god, so you didn't know what it was going to be till the day. Well, they kind of pitched it to me as ASMR erotica, and I was like, guys, you can't use that, like, don't call it that. And I knew that like 19th century erotica would be quite like tame, but I didn't realise like it would be like that, and obviously I'm a bit shy, and especially in front of like all those people, but I managed to get through it. Okay, Joel, hello, finally getting to watch you live. Would you greet me? Hello, greetings. So Noah Becker says, not all that topical, but what kind of music do you listen to? Not just background noise either. You folk across the pond have a lot of great rock and roll to be proud of. Literally an hour before this stream started, I had Korn on shuffle. I love Korn, and I've recently got like a new love for them. I realized that they had released an album like 6 months ago and I had no idea, and I was like, oh my god, I love Korn. And I was like, I'm gonna like totally start listening to this, but I think I got like 3 songs in and realized I had to get ready, so I haven't listened to their new album like properly. I totally love all sorts of music. I have like that like all 70s station play on my Alexa when I'm washing up and doing the dinner and stuff, so I can go from listening to Elton John to like 80s like George Michael to Korn to Slipknot to like this Heilung band, which is like this, I think they're German or something. They're like this like really primal kind of band that do like forgotten like prehistoric music. Check them out if you guys haven't checked them out. I've spoken about them before on one of my videos. But Heilung, which is Heilung. So yeah, that's my kind of music. I'm a mixed bag, and I love Cardi B. Like, throw Cardi B in there and I'm like well away. I'm so strange. Tony Siret says, do you find there's more pressure to be creative now you're on lockdown? Absolutely. Like, my neighbour who rents the room next door to me, she can't go in because she works with like clients, and obviously you're not allowed to touch people, so her business is kind of like shut down for a little bit. So I'm like, yes, I can go in every single day if I want to. Normally I can go in like Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, because like no one's there. Those are her days off. But now I can go in every day. I'm like, I literally am like forcing myself to try and like get more content out. I'm really trying to do like 2 videos a week, even though that's kind of not happening at the moment. So I'm being too like perfectionist about it. Damascus21, thank you for your lovely kind donation. Thanks for keeping us ASMR during quarantine. Would love more vampire stories. You are in for a treat. So I have recorded a new vampire video and I think you guys are gonna love it. It's a custom video which somebody had commissioned to do, and their idea was so good I kindly asked them whether or not they would be interested in me like posting it to my channel as well. And they were like, yeah, totally, that's really cool. So they're the executive producer of that like video that's coming out, and it is coming out like in 2 weeks time because I'm like editing it up and stuff, but it's really cool and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Becky S says, have you read any good books recently? I'm a big reader and loved your video where you talked about your favourite books. I have, and I'm reading the new book by Carlos Ruiz Zafón, which is like the Cemetery of Forgotten Books. I can't remember if it's that one or not. It's the newest one by him, and I've read so much. Like, I make it my mission to read after dinner. Like when I have my dinner, and before I go to bed, I read a lot. And I've just been devouring books at the moment. So maybe I should do a new video of like what books I've read and stuff. Let's have a look. Some people are asking about, do you want to be famous? I really don't. Like, fame is really not something that is on my agenda at all. It's nice to be appreciated, like especially by you guys, and my family and people that I work with and stuff. But fame, I'm really not interested in it. I see what comes with fame, and people get ugly and nasty, and it's really horrible, and the amount of pressure that comes with it, especially being in the public eye a lot, I'm not interested in that. I just like to help people and I don't know, give back and be appreciated, I guess. That's all. Kevin Dorsey says, if you ever come back to the USA, where would you like to visit that you haven't yet? Well, the composer that writes the music for our films, he has moved to Missouri, St. Louis, And I really want to go to the Ozarks, which is I think 3 hours away from where he lives, because I've been watching the TV show Ozark. Now, don't spoil the 3rd season for me because I haven't watched it yet, but I've watched seasons 1 and 2, and oh my god, I love that show. It's so amazing, and Jason Bateman is amazing, and I love everything that he does. It's just oh my god, it's brilliant, and I love it so much. So I definitely go to the Ozarks and see that that's part of the world. Alan B says, read Ready Player One. It smells better than the film and full of 80s nostalgia. Yes, I read the book before I saw the film, and the only bit about the film which I liked more than the book was the bit where they go into the Overlook Hotel, because that wasn't in the book. I think they used a different reference for that, but I really like that. Soy Nihilista, Double Moral. Do you know Whispers Read in person? I don't, unfortunately, and we've talked online a little bit, and a lot of people think I'm related to her, but I'm really, really not. Honestly, guys, I'm not related to Whispers Read at all. I think one of these days we will probably collaborate. I really hope, somebody start a petition or something, but I know she's so busy and she has got tons of stuff on her plate right now, so I don't want to force my way in to a collaboration where she hasn't got time to do it. Robert Hazen says, I love your accent, thank you so much. A lot of people think I'm from Australia or New Zealand, South Africa. Somebody mistook me for being from Russia when I was on holiday in Cyprus. The person who worked at the bar started speaking to me in Russian, and I was like, I don't understand what you're saying. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were Russian. I was like, no, not Russian. She was like, oh, you look Russian. I was like, okay, what's that meant to look like? Eric C says, have you been to Seattle? No, I haven't. Nassia says, have you been to Miami? I haven't. Peter Roy says, are you British or Australian? See what I mean? I'm British. My Australian accent really sucks. It's no, I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to do it. Kristen Palco says, a petition for you, Emma and Maria, to do a collaboration. Oh my god, I think I would die and go to heaven. Oh, and Heather Feather too, yes. Andrew Miller says, you sound nothing like Russian. Yeah, I know. I think it's just they were looking at me, instead of me speaking, they just assumed I was Russian from what I looked like. Just weird. Someone asked, have you been to Chicago? No, I've only been to in the US. I've been to Florida, Virginia, Washington for 2 hours, and that's it, I think. Oh no, and Los Angeles. In Los Angeles. Alan B says, have you ever considered writing an original book? If you're making films and doing ASMR, it might be a creative outlet. Oh my god, on my phone I have, the notes in iPhone? I have pages and pages of ideas that pop into my head just randomly, and I'm I so want to write that into a book and be an author and stuff like that. And I've said to my other half, I really want to write a book one day and write a novel and have this dystopian novel out there that everybody loves, and it gets turned into a TV show or a film or something like that. And then I just realised I'm rubbish at writing. Give me a spreadsheet and I'm totally there, or a script for my ASMR channel. But other than that, it's oh my god. To be fair, I've never really sat down and tried, but maybe isolation could bring out the writer in me. Who knows? I don't know if it would be any good. Beatrice Goulder, shout out to all the pharmacy and the NHS heroes. And guys, if you're there, please do the clapping emojis for all our NHS workers and people on the front line who are helping with the coronavirus and helping all the people who are suffering with it, and also their families, all the people who work in the shops, the police department, everything. So please, can we just raise our glasses to those people? And if you are those people right now, please leave me a comment, and I'll give you a shout out. Cheers. Thank you, Rex Racer, for your kind donation. All right. So Tony Sirrett says, how hard is it to get an original script actually made into a film? It's really, really hard. Getting any film made is really, really hard. Yes, let's turn the comments into claps. Hooray! Thank you, guys. That's really great to see. Ah, yes. That's great. Woohoo! Look at all those hands. Look at all those hands. Christopher Gannon says he works in a grocery store. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I tried to get flour. That's something I haven't been able to buy. I don't know why. I just can't get flour. Nat H says, woohoo, I work for the NHS dispensing about 6,000 medication items a month. Yes. That's amazing. It's funny. Somebody did a SpongeBob SquarePants joke. I just got that. Beatrice Goulder, myself and my mum both work in the pharmacy. So nice to see people appreciating us and the NHS. Also everyone who else is fighting in the NHS. Thank you so much, Beatrice, and your mum. James O'Keefe says, I really think Charlotte may be end up drunk by the end of the stream. Quick, someone clip it. The problem is that since being in quarantine, I don't know what it is, and I think I read somewhere that drinking Merlot especially, which is what I'm drinking now, is antibacterial. That's so stupid. But I read somewhere that drinking wine helps fight off infection. So I'm gonna have a glass of wine every night just in case that works, and I'm not complaining. Mr. WhisperAudios is downstairs currently, and he is storyboarding for our next film. He does all the storyboards by hand. He draws them all. So that's what he's doing. ASMR Machine, hey! How are you? Nice to see you. Oh, there's a really interesting question by Jan Kadira. Would it be possible for you to share how does this YouTubing thing work? How much on average does it cost you to make one video, and how much can you earn? Right, so I'm going to be totally frank with you guys now. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? So to make a video, I will spend a day writing the script, getting all the props together, which I try not to spend more than £50 because otherwise I'd just go broke. But sometimes the roleplay kind of asks for it. So I'll spend a day planning, then I'll spend half a day setting up and practicing and doing a couple of takes, and then it takes me about a day to edit it. So really a really elaborate roleplay I've spent about £100 on. I don't like to spend too much because it's still class as a hobby for me, so I don't really want to go too crazy. But in terms of time, it does take an awful lot of time, a minimum of 2 days, 2 to 3 days. And in terms of earnings, I fluctuate between a couple of £100 a month to like a little bit more than that. This like past month has been really bad because I haven't been posting, so it doesn't pay the bills, but it pays some of the bills, and it does help financially since like I'm now out of work and I don't like technically have a job anymore, and like the past 2 years have been financially really bad for me, so I've been doing everything I can to like stay alive and that includes drinking wine. Rafael Lima says about the wine drinking. Everybody will get out of quarantine with a major hangover or alcoholic. I hope not. James O'Keefe says getting all the props for a roleplay must cost a fortune. It doesn't. It depends on what the roleplay is. I've accumulated a lot of like props over the years, which helps. Oh, I can show you a prop actually. Let me show you a prop. Now, people who don't like clowns, like, turn away now, because this is a prop for one of my custom videos. And again, the person who commissioned the custom video has kindly said that I could use it on my channel too, because it's such a good idea. So this is a beautiful prop that arrived today, and he's a little marionette clown. How cool is that? He's quite terrifying, if I'm honest. Don't you find him a little bit creepy? And there he is. And he's gonna be, I don't know if he's gonna make it into the video or not, but he's a nice little prop for a roleplay that I'm doing. And he has these nice little, like, pants. He's got this, like, furry head thing. And I'm planning that up at the moment. And I think it's going to be really cool. Like, creepy, but cool at the same time. So yeah, here we are. Boy up to, is there something you would like to see more of from the ASMR community? That's a really interesting question, and I don't really know the answer to it. I think the ASMR community is like pretty strong right now. I think we're quite a good bunch of people. Oh yeah, it's a creepy. The clown is creepy, right? Sweet but creepy. Yeah, I like that. Ricardo Marchis says, what are your favourite movies? People who've seen my what are your favourite movies video will know the answer to this. 10 points to Gryffindor if in the comments somebody guesses correctly what my favourite movie is of all time. Okay, that's your challenge, people. Peter Rohr says, picked up any new skills during the outbreak? I have tried to start learning my violin again. As some of you know, I have a violin and I've tried to teach myself how to play it and I suck so bad. Apart from that, I've been trying to teach myself Russian. It's so weird because I was mistaken for a Russian person, because I really, really love the language. And I thought I'd try and because I learnt Spanish when I was in high school, but I didn't enjoy learning it, and it left like a bad taste in my mouth, like no pun intended. But I just love how Russian sounds, like "Privyet," "Yellow blue тебе." That's kind of all I know right now. But yeah, I'm really gonna try and learn it because I just love it, and I feel like my mouth likes it too. Do you know what I mean? Oh, people were guessing my favorite video, favorite. Oh my god, I can't speak. My favorite movie. You're all wrong so far, but good, because all of those movies I love. Nope. 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 It's definitely not Sharknado. Craig Craver says, does the ASMR community seem crowded? I know what you mean. Like, there is so many new content creators out there, and I find it hard to find my voice amongst them. I feel like I'm this like little channel that's been knocking around for like 7 years, and nobody knows who I am, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm cool with that. Yohel is also learning Russian. That's cool. Guys, you really don't know what my favourite film is. Like, I'm so disappointed. Noah Becker says, my dad plays the violin. He's always in the stairwell practicing old American Civil War tunes. I think my neighbours, like, get the absolute ache with me because I'm so bad. So bad. And they're like, I think I sometimes hear them slamming their door extra hard when I'm practicing. They're like, shut the fuck up. Nope, it's not The Notebook. That's not my favourite film. Okay, guys, I'll give you a clue what my favourite film is. I'm going to do a quote from it. And it's really easy if you know the film. Alright, ready? Ernest, you pushed me down the stairs. Okay? That should be a clue for you. Lucy Williams says, it's my brother's birthday today, but he is such a diplodocus. So, oh well. I've never known diplodocus to be used as an insult. That's so amazing. So going to steal that. Yes! Nia Autumn has totally got it. Death Becomes Her is my favourite film. Well done. James O'Keefe, close second. Yes, everybody. Yes! Oh man, Meryl Streep in Death Becomes Her is just so awesome. Like, they were all awesome in that film. I just love it so much. It just makes me so happy. I watch it just to make myself feel happy. It's great. Oh, and Metalhead, Patriot, Silence of the Lambs. Yes, that's a really great film too. I watched that on repeat quite a lot, actually. Chick Canoodle says, you should do more American accent stuff. That quote was great. I can totally do quotes of films and like imitate people. Like, for instance, I'm watching Goodfellas at the moment. Like, I put it on in the background just to like have background noise, and I love is it her name Karen, like his wife, and she's like at the table and they're like having dinner, and she's like having this conversation with her daughter, and she was like, can you not feed the dog? I've told you 1,000,000 times, can you not feed the dog? And I'm just like, I love like the way that sounds. It's so awesome. Oh, Lucy Williams, her brother heard. Hello, Lucy Williams' brother, you're a diplodocus, okay? So that's great. So yeah, I can totally like quote stuff. If I hear it, I can just imitate it. But if you ask me to like talk in an accent, then it could be quite hard for me. Although like South African, I think I can do without prompting. I'd have to like get into it though. I don't know, some accents I can do, some accents I can't. XCon New Chapter says, you have a slight American accent. I don't know if anyone else hears it. That's interesting. I think I use a lot of American isms. Like that sort of thing. Noah Becker says, speaking of writing and filmmaking, how do you feel about the remake, reboot, sequel culture that we seem to be drowning in? Have you ever had an idea of a film that's totally novel that you'd love to see? Very interesting. I hate the whole reboot, sequel thing. The last thing I watched was The Invisible Man. That's not a reboot. But no, I don't like things being made like multiple times. I'm like, why? Hey, I don't know. Guy Johnson, thank you for your donation. It makes me really awkward when people like donate to my channel. I'm like, you don't have to do that. Like, thank you. You don't have to do that. I really, really appreciate it, but you don't have to like make me blush so bad. And I'm going to say belly button for you. Belly button. Belly button. Belly button. Belly button. Celestial says, can you say get to the chopper? Get to the chopper now. Get to the chopper. Put that cookie down. Put that cookie down. Ta-ta, Turbo Man. Let me blow my nose. I can't do the Northern Manchester accent. I think I'm totally out of time with the comments, like really bad. I've just realised. Peter Royer says, when did you realise ASMR was your thing? When I first watched a video by Maria, Gentle Whispering, My Life in Pictures. That was when I found ASMR and I was like, this is the world I belong in. It's not a tumor. This is funny. Hi from New Zealand. Peter Jigson. That's my best New Zealand accent, sorry. Metalhead Patriot. I met Arnold Schwarzenegger this past August. Shut up. Did you really? I want to know that story. Tell me. Sad times, I'm at the end of my glass. And you can probably tell because I've loosened up a little bit. And yeah, I'm a bit more chatty. So I'm going to refill. I hope you don't mind. My laptop is really loud. I just realised, like, oh my god. All you can probably hear is fan. Fan. I wonder if I can, like, boost it up or something. I don't know. Oh, Celestial, thank you for your donation. You're going to make me blush for all the Arnold quotes. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger has, like, pet donkeys, and I'm a little bit jealous because I would really love a pet donkey and a pet goat, actually, if I'm honest. I'd love a pet goat. I'm going to try and boost this microphone up. I don't want to touch it. Here we go. Does that work? Does this work? Maybe. I don't know. I think I've probably made it worse. Can you try a Texas accent from Chicken Noodle? Texas. It's like southern, isn't it? Alright. No, that's Matthew McConaughey. I'll come back to that one if that's okay. No, I'm not going to get drugs. Can you do an Essex accent by Baz? What? Shut up. Like, I can't even do it. I can't even do an accent from my own home county. It's so sad. Is that a little bit better with the fan situation? Like, I just, all I hear is fan. You guys must be deafened by it. I'm so sorry. Firepower design. I always wanted to know. I get what we get out of ASMR when we watch listen, but what do ASMR artists get out of doing it? Lots of stress. Lots of stress and frustration, especially when, like, aeroplanes go past and people chat outside when you're trying to film and nothing goes right, and then you realise that your microphone isn't on and you're like, really? Like, what? XCon New Chapter says, I used to think you were related to Emma's Whispers Red. You look like her. Yes, because everybody does. I'm not. Thunder Emperor, hey. Shout out. The fan is great. Kristen Palco, do you think? I suppose people like that kind of white noise, like, I try and, like, remove it from every single video, but yeah, you're gonna hear it. Tomo says, hi Charlotte, how about a New York accent? Like, okay, let me read this. Hardy's. Thomas Hardy's pioneering vision and passionate script for winemaking at its heart. Oh no, that's like Boston. No, that's New Jersey. No, of each outstanding range of Hardy's wines. The Hardy's, I can't. I'm just going into like New Jersey. This is really embarrassing. Oh, Cloneth Flanagan, can we get more guided meditation videos? Oh my god, that's a great idea. What kind of thing, like, do you want to see, like, specifically? Because, like, there's guided meditations, and then there's, like, guided meditations. So let me know what kind of thing you're after, and maybe I can put it on the list, especially during this time. David, is it expensive buying all the ASMR kit, mics, etc.? Yes, like you would not believe. I've spent an absolute fortune on my channel, like, for real. Andy Lysett said, NordVPN, super happy with your work. They don't give a lot of feedback, but they've commissioned me to do like a bunch of other stuff, and I use it all the time, so I'm really happy with their service. So it's kind of like a win-win thing for me and them. My life at Random ASMR, are you a screenwriter? No, I'm a producer. I do all the boring contracts and schedules and paperwork and stuff. Someone had Otto. I can't read that. I believe it's in German, and I'm not even going to attempt it. Seric! Hello, Seric! Seric's my friend, and he has asked for loads of like custom videos in the past and stuff. And he said, I've got tinnitus, so I've always got white noise, so the low-level stuff doesn't usually bother me. That's really, really good. Fred West. I actually know a Fred West in real life. His name is Fred West. He's not the serial killer Fred West. But have you got any spare loo rolls or soap? Interestingly enough, I've actually ordered a make-your-own soap. So I can make my own soap because I've actually run out. So, yeah, I might have some spare soap. Celtic Go, that was Boston, lol. Yes, I know, it's really bad. New Jersey, and you nailed it, Tomo. Great, yes. Oh, that's so good. Geordie Mole, October, the wine starts to do something strange on your body. Happy things. Oh, actually, to be fair, normally when I drink wine I come out in like a rash. Maybe I'm allergic to it, but sometimes I do. And I'm glad that's not happening right now, because that's embarrassing. Do you like Creative Calm ASMR? She speaks with different accents. Yes, I really like her stuff. Celtic Girl says, do you like a Masterpiece Theatre? Not sure if it's called that in the UK. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Maybe I can look it up. Kenneth Flanagan says, positive reinforcement, relaxation are my favourite, but storytime adventure too. That's really interesting. Yes, Metalhead Patriot, yeah. Good audio stuff does not come cheap. For sure. Yeah, like the soap thing, I'll show you. I have this little book, and since the war on coronavirus started, I realised how much society leans on stuff that we can do ourselves. So I've started this little book, and it's all the stuff which I think I can make myself or start doing myself. So here's like a list of things which I use on a daily basis, and I'm trying to find like a DIY way to do them. And I'm like, this is my like soap thing, which it hasn't arrived yet, but like all this stuff which I'm trying to like be more self-sufficient, not like homesteading because I don't have like the home to do that, but when I have like my own home and a garden, I'm gonna totally like start growing my own vegetables and stuff, like for real. Blue Flyer says, do you use the tube often? I think I recognised you a few months ago, leading up to Christmas, but there was no way I could approach you. My wife would have said something. Would I have been in the tube at Christmas time? I might have been. I was there a couple of months ago. I was at the premiere of Waiting for Anya with Noah Schnapp, but I can't remember when that was. Maybe it was February. March? I can't remember. I don't have cake, Tomo, this time. Sorry. I think you can make your own luro in Norgate. I've seen a lot of people do that online. Like reusable toilet roll. Noah Baker says, you must be Filipino. I have a few Filipino friends that always go red when they drink. Yes, maybe I am. Yeah, Tiny Seeds. If you look up soap pouring, that's like super relaxing. I find that really relaxing. Tyler Durden. Tony's siren. Is that is that a Fight Club reference? Guys, your comments are great. I'm just like getting lost in them. What is the clock? Yiv Francois, what has been your favourite quarantine activity? That's a really interesting question because technically for the past 2 years I've lived in a semi-isolated state, like through choice. I don't really go out of my house. I work from home. I see my family, like I used to see my family like once a week, and then I used to go to the cinema on a Saturday. But I'm really just used to it, and I've got my routine really, really, really regimented. Maybe I can give you guys some tips because like it hasn't really changed an awful lot since the quarantine, only that I can't see my family, that's all. What about you guys? What have you been doing in quarantine? Thank you so much, guys. The first rule about lockdown is that you don't talk about lockdown. It's funny, James Icky. I could be doing a video about the soap making, although it will be my first time, so I might like F it up, you know. Biethlacha, I don't know how you pronounce that. Hello from Mexico City. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? But that's your name. ¿Cómo te llamas is what is your name? ¿Cómo estás? I can't remember. My Spanish is awful. Sorry. Pippo says, how many people told you that you look like Daisy Ridley's sister? You're the only one. But thank you. That's a lovely comment. Where is Tibbs? She's locked out the room because she's really needy and I fed her, but she's just coming back for more food and it's like, no. Anthony to Sorvus, where's your accent from? I'm guessing London. I like your background. I'm actually from Essex. I'm an Essex girl, but don't tell anyone. Alan B says, you should do an organisation ASMR video for the self-employed. Yes, that's a really good idea. Alex Gould says, how do you feel your channel growth is going? Slowly, but I'm okay with that. Like, I do what I do, and I'm not really in for it for the subscribers and stuff, you know. I always was interested, I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, I think it's in Russian. What percentage of girls among your viewers? It's literally quite surprising. I have like 60 to 70% males and 40 to 30% females. Really weird. Like, I don't know why that is. Actually, don't answer that. XCon new chapter says, what's your favourite food? I have a lot of favourite food, but if I had to pick one just like that, it would be pizza. Pizza! Matt W. I live in Essex too. I'm guessing Chelmsford. Close, but no cigar. Though I love Chelmsford. Carl Springer, your live streams always give me ASMR too. Love it. Really? Like, I feel like I'm using my outdoor voice. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not my ASMR voice. Oh my god, that went down the wrong way. Alan B says, have you or are you planning on using Twitch? No, because I can barely function doing YouTube live streaming. I think I've messed it up totally. Sasuke Uchicha, have you ever visited Portugal? No, I haven't, unfortunately. Digital late 90s person, have you ever played any vampire tabletop RPG? No, but please can you send me links, because I'm so into like tabletop games right now. We are going to play like the Dead of Winter tomorrow, which is like a zombie apocalypse kind of thing. And I've been playing the Resistance quite a lot, actually. We're going to try and figure out a way to play the Resistance like online. Abby Kenny says, what age are you? Guess. Everybody guess how old they think I am. I won't be offended even if you say 60, honestly. No, pizza is my mortal enemy. Why? Pizza's so great. Oh, Blue Flyer says, I guessed you were from Essex years ago. It's the way you sometimes pronounce your double L as W. So, like, I can't think of a double L word. Double L. So weird. Firepower Design, have you ever been recognised on the street? Yes, like, once or twice, and it was really embarrassing. Oh, like well, yes, well, gel, well, yes. Oh, people, yes. Oh my goodness. How old are you? 90. I'm actually 30 years old, and I was 30 in November last year. I love you guys. Oh, you're too kind to me. Hello. Sophie Peacock, are you from Essex too? Say llama. Michael Orlo. Llama. 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 I mustn't do it in an accent. Yes, I have said my age before. 17th of November for anyone who cares. Noah Becker says, have you ever stumbled into the unintentional ASMR world? Oh my god. My playlist is probably made up of 50% unintentional ASMR. You guys are so funny. Okay, so it is 10 o'clock. My watch has told me it's time for bed. I literally go to bed every night at 10 o'clock. I'm sad. I have such a strict routine. I get up at like 7:30 and I go to bed at 10. And I have a glass of wine. I'm literally like, I live like a retired person. It's so sad. So I'm going to take your last question and then I'm going to call it a night. I think that second glass of wine has gone to my head. So I'm so sorry. I'm getting sleepy now. My phone's going crazy. Like, what is going on? I don't know why I'm laughing. 10 o'clock. Alan B says you should do audiobooks with your elegant voice. I love Audible. Oh my god, if anyone knows somebody at Audible that I can get a gig with, like, please send them my way, because I would love to read audiobooks. And I have started reading for you guys Lady Chatterley, because, you know, that video was really popular. I thought, I'm going to read that for you. And for patrons, I'm doing like an extra, not risque kind of thing, but there's like extra visuals and they're more like sensual. So if you're a patron, then sign up. I'm doing the audio version on my channel, and then over on Patreon there's like visuals, like stroking and like up close mouth reading portion. So I thought I'd do that series and like, you know. Celestial has donated $4.99 for my wine fund, and you guys know I'm a bit of a cheapskate with wine, so that will get me a good wine in my opinion, because I always get the cheap wine at the supermarket. Oh my god. Say something that you wouldn't say when you're not drunk. That hurt my brain. Why did that hurt my brain? Say something that you wouldn't say when you're not drunk. Hello? It's WhisperAudios. Oh my god. Somebody's just donated $50. Oh my god, thank you, Justin. Just one in. That's really... I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Oh my god. That'll get me many bottles of wine. Oh god. Kevin Dawson says, best places to visit in the UK. Definitely not Essex. No, I'm joking. Anywhere really. Scotland's my favourite. Even though that's Scotland, that's not Great Britain. Do you mean England or the whole of UK? Abby Kenny says, have you ever seen any other ASMR artists in your hometown? No, I haven't. I've seen Minx Laura. She lives in about 45 minutes away from me. Love you guys. I'm getting all emosh. Totally. It's been really fun. It's been chill but fun and nice. I like it. We should do it again. Can you do an American accent? Like, I could try, but like I'm not really that great. I start, but then like my English accent comes through like a little bit, and I'm not really sure like what accent this is. I think it's kind of like Californian. Maybe you guys will have to like judge me on that, but like I can hear my English accent like coming through, so I'm not really sure if it's very convincing or not. And I have to go like really, really slow, otherwise it's not very convincing. So you guys be the judge of that. I'm not really convinced about this American accent. So yeah, if you rate my American accent in the comments out of 10 and be like really, really brutal, like brutal. And then we'll like totally end it on that. I don't know why my nose is running. Like, I've got a real like nose issue going on. Yeah, this like valley, like it's a valley girl, yeah. I know, it really is the most easiest to intimidate. Scottish. I need to get into it. I'm cracking under pressure. I'm not really sure. I roll my R's a lot when I'm trying to do a Scottish accent, and I'm not really. I'm not really convinced by it. I'm trying to think how Laura Fraser speaks. I'm really sorry to all the Scottish people out there, because I'm really, really shit at this accent. Oh my god. Irish. Okay, let's quickly do Irish then. No, I don't think I can. I think the wine has messed me up. Thanks, guys. You're too kind. I think that American accent was pretty rough, to be fair. It's pretty great. South African. I can probably do like South African, like learn and learn, learn and learn, learn and learn. Hello, my name is Charlotte. No, my name is Vickis Vormera. Here we are at MNU. And I really, really like the movie District 9. This is my very, very, very best South African accent. It's not really that great because I listen to a lot of Die Antwoord. I don't know if you guys have listened to Die Antwoord, but they're a South African band, and they're really great. And I listen to them a lot. And her name is Yolandi, and his name is Ninja. And they did a song called I Think You're Freaky and I Like You a Lot. And I listen to that all the time. How is that? South African. Oh god. District 9 was great. Alice's Dream says my South African was pretty good. I'm so sorry to all the South Africans out there that are watching. It's really... Oh, Nat Chats? I don't know who that is, Monks ASMR. D Antwoord. Oh, it's D Antwoord, not Die Antwoord. Oh, I didn't know. Yes. Ultimate X James. First live stream. Yes! Hooray! I'm not gonna, like Sparky Groover, I'm really not gonna polish off the bottle of wine. I've had 2 glasses and it was a new bottle and that's how much I've got left. So I don't think I could get them all. I'm gonna finish this, I'm gonna finish the glass and then I'm gonna say goodbye. Delkush Khan, they were in Chappie. They weren't. I loved Chappie. Chappie? You happy Chappie? I can't do heist. Heist is crime. Heist is crime. It's great. Fermit Sim, what was your favourite vacation? That was to Cyprus with my fiance and my mother-in-law. We had an amazing time. It was awesome. Hot Sauce 188, don't delete this. I won't. It will be available on my channel, I think, if I've done this right. Probably I haven't. Oh well. Who's that blonde actress from South Africa? Her name escapes me. Keith Karboski. I think you're probably thinking of Charlize Theron. Matt W. Good night. Thanks for checking in. Alice's Dream says, what will you do if they ban alcohol during lockdown? I don't know how they would do that and how they would moderate that. I would totally find a way to make my own alcohol, satisfy my own needs and then bootleg it on the street. That's what I would do. Jordi Mol Octobre. I don't know. If money wasn't a problem, what would you do? Be honest. I would save my local zoo, Colchester Zoo. If I had all the money right now, I would save my zoo, Colchester Zoo, because it's financially struggling amongst the coronavirus. They're struggling to keep it afloat, and I was so sad when they announced that they would be closing down if the lockdown went on any longer. I go there every single year and I love it there, and I know people are anti-zoo and all of that, but they have a conservation program in South Africa and they do a lot and it's great, and if I had all the money in the world I would donate to them and I would just pay for their bills because I love that place so much, and I don't know, I was just really sad. That's what I would do if I had all the money in the world right now. Okay, I think this is the last sip of wine. Here we go. Cheers, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry for the technical issues. The fan thing, I realised that I haven't been using my Logitech camera all this time. Hooray! And I've been looking at it for most of the time, so sorry if I have been looking like not even in the camera. But you guys are awesome. Thank you everybody for your kind donations. Like, I can't believe it. Like, the words are not forming in my mouth properly. And thank you so much for everyone for all your comments. I'm sorry I didn't get through to all of you, but know that I love you and I appreciate you, and I cannot wait to share with you my newest video tomorrow, which comes out tomorrow. And I have like so many videos planned and already recorded for you guys to enjoy. Please just let me know what videos you would like to see. Send me emails, like chat to me, like sign up for Patreon, whatever. Like, I'm here for you guys during this time. If you want to do like other live videos, then let me know about that too, because I can totally do that like once a week if you guys want to. There'll be wine involved as well. So thank you all for all your love. I love you all. I'm reading all your comments. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna say goodbye now. Like, I'm gonna hang up now. I'm gonna hang up. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you keep safe. Wash your hands. Stay inside. Talk to your loved ones on WhatsApp, FaceTime, Zoom, whatever you decide. Know that I'm here for you, and I will keep you relaxed during this crazy time. Okay, I love you guys. I'm gonna end it now, and please take care, and I will see you soon.